Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome you back to the SAM IELTS YouTube channel. Well, in this channel, you can get all-in-all details about the IELTS exam. All the 4 modules of the IELTS exam will be discussed here. IELTS speaking, IELTS writing, IELTS listening and IELTS reading. All the tips, tricks, methods and strategies will be discussed here. So, if you are someone who want to clear the IELTS either for work or for study, you can actually follow us for more tips and tricks, so that you can actually achieve band 8 plus in the first attempt itself. Well, also if you are someone who are really interested to climb up the career ladder, if you want to learn the English from basic level to the advanced level, of course you can watch this channel because all the English strategies will also be discussed here. We will discuss a lot of inputs regarding the English methods. So, if you are someone who is interested to develop in your career, please subscribe to our channel. Well, today's topic is all about the IELTS listening. Today, I am going to discuss 2 important strategies that you can actually use to get band 8.5 or 9 in the IELTS listening. Yes, getting 8.5 or 9 in the IELTS listening is quite easy. Why? Because the reason is that in IELTS listening is actually a receptive skill, which means you do not need any predefined knowledge or you do not need any idea of your own. It is only the thing is that you need to listen to the audio very carefully and you need to answer it. So, how to listen to the audio very carefully with concentration? Yes, I am going to discuss 2 important strategies that you can actually use to listen to the audio very carefully. First, number 1, top-down strategy. Number 2, bottom-up strategy. Well, let me explain one by one. What is top-down strategy and what is bottom-up strategy? Okay, cool. Let's get started. First, top-down strategy. This top-down strategy means seeing a concept in a bird's view. For example, you know that the eagle view? Yes. Remember, a bird is flying on the top and he is seeing from the upside down, like looking all the buildings, all the things, it is a broader picture. Which means if you really look on into the broader picture, you can easily understand the concept and easily understand the gist. Well, in listening, you need to understand the gist before getting into the small, minute details. Before getting into the smaller details, you should have a bigger vision of it. Well, how to get the bigger vision of it? You say it is quite simple to get the bigger vision. I'll tell you the important strategy. Before the exam starts, you will have the question paper in hand if you are going for the paper-based test. Or if you are attending the computer-based test, of course you will have the question paper in the computer. So, what you need to do is that you will have 20 seconds of time in order to analyze the questions. It is the time that you need to analyze the question and understand the gist of the thing. Whether it may be a conversation between 2 persons regarding the hotel booking, or whether it may be a conversation between 3 persons regarding the academic or whatever it is. So, while you understand the gist of the concept, then it is quite easy to identify the answers. For example, if the question is asking you the last name, which means you should understand that the last name is a noun. So, it is quite easy to identify a proper noun. Also, I'll here just break down an important strategy. If anything is spelled in the IELTS listening audio, then that would be probably the answer. For example, if they are saying a word, if they are saying a name, Jameson, and they are spelling it, it's Jameson. Yes, that would be the answer. So, you should know that very clearly. So, before getting into the smaller details, within the 20 seconds or the 30 seconds they are giving you the actual time to analyze the question, you analyze the broader picture, which is the top-down strategy. This context will actually help you to use the prediction technique. Prediction technique means you can predict the noun, whether it may be a noun or whether it may be adjective, whether it may be a verb, whatever it is, but you can clearly identify what kind of verb or what kind of word will come there. So, this prediction technique will actually help you to find out the answer more easily in the IELTS listening exam. Next, you need to understand, while you understand this broader picture, it is quite easy to listen to chunk down the details. Yes, to chunk down the details means to identify the smaller details. Yes, if you really identify the smaller details, then it is quite easy to understand and write the answer very carefully. After knowing the top-down strategy, now we are going to listen to the bottom-up strategy in order to identify the correct answer. Yes, our answer should be accurate. So, in order to find out the accurate answers, this bottom-up strategy will actually help us a lot. So, what is this bottom-up strategy? It's quite simple. See, it is like identifying the keywords. So, what is the main challenge that we actually face in the IELTS listening? The significant challenge that most of the students will face in the IELTS listening is that they will not find the exact keywords as in the question paper. Yes, remember this is the International English Test, so you cannot expect the same kind of keywords in the question paper, whereas your keywords will be paraphrased. So, you need to learn a paraphrasing technique in order to get band 8.5 or band 9 in the IELTS listening. This paraphrasing technique will actually help you to understand a lot more details and to identify the accurate answers correctly. Yes, so if you really want to know the correct answers, you should paraphrase the words and wait for the ideas. So if you have the gist in mind and if you are looking for the specific words, of course you can easily find out the specific words. So it is a combination of both top down and bottom up strategies in order to get band 8.5 or band 9. Well, to get this band 8.5 or band 9, one time practice is not enough. Of course, the key is that you need to practice down a lot. Well, practicing so many mock tests and including listening so many podcasts in various accents will actually help you. While listening to the podcast, you don't switch on the subtitles or something kind of thing. When you are actually watching some web series, it is quite easy to understand the context with the subtitles. I strongly recommend you to switch off the subtitles and watch the web series in order to understand the gist as well as to understand the smaller details. This will actually help you to listen to various type of English, and also this will help you to understand various accents that will be given in the IELTS listening. Yes, in the IELTS listening, you will actually encounter, for example, in section 1, you will get the British accent, and in section 2, you will get the Australian accent, and in section 3, you will get the Canadian accent. So, it will be a mix of accents. You cannot expect only one accent. So, I strongly recommend you to listen to various podcasts which is released by various countries. So, that is one of the most important thing that you need to follow. Also, follow this top down and bottom up strategies. First look on into the overview and then look on into the minute details. This actually helps you a lot into identify the correct answer. So if you are really someone who are interested into get band 8.5 or band 9 in the IELTS exam, of course you can approach us. You can visit www.samielts.in and you can book a free demo with our team WhatsApp number 90431408844. Also, I leave a link in the description box. So, if you are someone who want a free demo, you can just click the link and book a free demo with one of our expert tutors so that you can understand where you are standing, what is your flaws, what is your strength, so that you can start preparing accordingly. Well, thank you so much for your watching. If you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe us, and also follow us in the Instagram. You will get a lot of tips, techniques, strategies daily. Thank you so much.